Every week, Nadeo, the developers of Trackmania, add 5 brand new weekly shorts maps created by the community for everyone to compete on for 7 days, and then the leaderboards lock at the end of the week. It's become super popular, and if you haven't played them already, you should check them out because they're available for people who have club access and for free-to-play players. Context aside, it's a new week, which means 5 brand new weekly shorts maps. So we're going to check them out, hop in. If you don't know how we do things here already, we do a 10-minute timer per map, and then I stop. I cut it off. So it's a little bit of sort of like a quick learn challenge. You can play along with yourself. We'll post the times at the end of the video. Let's just jump right in and check out this week's new weekly shorts. Cool. Low airtime, but I want some airtime to skip the penalty grass. This feels reminiscent of one... I don't know why I'm choking. I really don't see this being... I don't think there's a better way to do this, is what I was gonna say. Like a cut or anything, you know what I mean? I think this is pretty much... I've never noticed the light on the ground, like following the arch. Anyway. I probably want to air brake there. Try to get a fairly flat landing. 6 more speed is nice. That'll equalize here, I think. It's okay, Scrappy. I took 7th, so you don't have to have 7th. You're welcome. I got you. I think I got an actually like pretty sick run. I don't know where I got that extra speed from. This wobbly landing is what's making this difficult for me. 12 speed is enough to make a difference. I'm not 100% sold on whether or not going across the penalty at the end or trying to dodge it and stick to the road is faster. I think kind of a little bit of both, kind of like that. I'm just not good enough at the game to fully understand like what I should be doing different to get better grip on this landing. I think I just need to be taking a different angle on the jump. That's too inside. I need to be going like right off the corner, I think. Oh, there. I figured out the start line. Brutal. If I didn't jump so high on that checkpoint too, that was like a perfect start and a perfect end. Just a bad checkpoint too. All right, that's it. Time's up. 17.405 is gonna be our time. On to the next map. Map number 2. Oh. Not gonna lie, the lighting made that look like it was the fin. How did they get away with the map so long? Yeah, well, I'm not like the best, but I'm pretty sure I cooked there a little bit. You've turned her against me! You have done that yourself. Anybody? Is there culture in the Trackmania community? Let me know. Oh, nice end. Okay. 16.999. Shout out the Germans with the 999. Okay, that was a good start. That's a fast end. Yeah, I want to land a bit wider on the bricks on that drop down. I want to go really close to this. But I don't want to get much of that penalty. So we can cut inside, immediately drift, bang, rip, full speed. That's not super fast, but it's another top 7. Again, Scrappy, you're welcome. Guarding that spot for you. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We might have another decent time on our hands here. All right, lock in. Come on. One more good run. That's all I want. I'm honking my horn. All right, there we go. And we fall. But that is going to be our time. 16.189. Not a bad time, if I do say so myself. And we're going to be on to the next map. Under construction. Okay. Puzzle map. Magnet. This has the most flow. Where are we going? So we got this. Is this the fin? Oh. Wait, I think I found a fast route already. There's got to be another finish. Yeah, the jump out's not that fast. Okay, admittedly, as I'm watching this back, I literally thought I had to get the checkpoint down after the reactor. It was early in the morning. My brain was clearly not functioning. So you guys win on this one. I don't know. That was bad. Apparently I hit something. Okay, so that's that. There's no chance this is faster. The time to checkpoint 1 is going to be a million years. And then you still have a big right-hand turn. It's just so much distance. It's so far. It's such a long route. You might be able to drive it quickly, which I also have my doubts about. Wait. Yeah. That split being ahead by like a second had me a little worried there for a second. The problem with that being reactor up is I think this is the route, by the way. Aiming that is really tough. I've got to jump really early and be totally around on it. Yeah, but then you get a zoop, and you're gonna be insanely fast toward the end. None of these feel like obviously way better than the others, which is a change. Normally, I feel like these maps tend to feel very like, oh, well, there's the solution. I think the biggest thing for me is nothing about the end feels fast. Like, no routes at the end of the map feel good to me. All right, one more attempt to see if I can get this clean. All right, final time for map 3 is gonna be a 16,291. I don't know that I love this map. I do think it addresses what I'd said before about map 3s, where rather than making like 25 routes and none of them are thoughtful or anything like that, this has like 3 routes, and maybe you can like mix and match a little bit, but they felt pretty well designed. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I might have missed something. Decent map though. Recommended Cam 2 or Cam 3. Oh, this is gross. This reminds me, last week when I was recording, it didn't make the video, but I cut out like a vicious rant about Cam 2. About how I think it's literally the worst camera in the game. Situationally, I think it makes sense here, because Cam 1 literally just isn't going to show you what you're doing. I think I actually drove, like, a 16.2 isn't insane, but for a discovery, like, first run on the map, I think that's pretty decent, TBH. Yeah, this is really unfortunate that I have to play in either Cam 2 or Cam 3. In my opinion, the worst camera angles possible for dirt. Shrimply cool. Clipped. I hate this. God, I hate this. That's probably my final PB. All right, final time. Map Quattro 15,876. Decent map. I just hate Cam 2. Map 5. Let's see. A lull map. Is this magnet? Is it wood? No? What is this custom surface, bro? I just don't even want to try to figure this shit out. It's... this sucks so much fucking ass. The fucking... 2 different surfaces, stripes on the ground. I can't lie, I have no fucking idea how this got chosen. This is so fucking lame. Well, we had to have one scenery of the week, right? One weekly scenery. Oh, man. This isn't LOL. This just sucks. LOL doesn't mean bright colors. Who's picking these maps? It's just going to be a full precision wood driving. Sticking right in the middle. It's unique, but, like, unique doesn't mean good. And I guess, you know what? I always complain about the maps being the same, but the LOL maps are always the most cursed shit anyone's ever come up with, and this is actually just a new peak. Yeah, if you touch the pink lines, it's like death. It's plastic and wood mixed surface. I couldn't come up with a less drivable surface. had to say it out loud that it was plastic for me to register that I should be driving on it at the start, because I'll have way better acceleration than I will on wood. This is it. This is the whole map. Maybe I'm starting to understand why people in this community don't like me. I don't know. I'm just not going to slob on people's cocks for no fucking reason. If shit sucks, they need to know that shit sucks. Not going to handhold all the autistic folks. They don't want to get their feelings hurt in silly cargo fast game. Why did I have to PB on that run? Well, anyway, that's map 5, and that's going to be our time. Week 22. Overall, I think another good week. I'll put my times on the screen right now for you to be able to compare your 10-minute times versus my 10-minute times. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this week. Tell me if you beat my times. Tell me if I missed something obvious. Tell me if I have a horrible take. Tell me if I need to just, you know, I don't know. Comment something. Helps with engagement. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Mother's Day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.